At this stage of the build, you can easily get what I call Columbus complex. We've gone so many directions with the Impala, I'm not sure if we're sailing along or going right off the edge. But the guys at American Muscle Cars are the kind of crew you want to have if you're going to navigate under the stars for long nights and days to come. We're not looking for a passageway, but Destiny would do just fine.
Nearly every phase of a restoration can be judged in hours. 8 hours to build an engine, 6 hours to build a transmission. Every phase, that is, except this one, bodywork. This one, we count in days and weeks. Why are body shops always at the back of the building?
Because of the dust and the noise. We moved the Impala from the fabricating shop to the body shop, where Adrian and his guys are starting to finish up where the fabricators kind of left off. They got the panels close, and now Adrian and his team will bring the gaps even tighter, get all the EDP coating off, acid wash everything.
My name's Adrian Fresquez. I'm the painter and body man here at American Muscle Cars. All right, Dan, there's some screws here that were put up to mock these panels, these quarter panels up. They'll need to be taken out and welded up. There's some holes down here.
Yeah.
And here. It had to be cleaned up because there's holes there and they need to be filled. That's a spot where water's gonna rest, so it has to be all cleaned up and sealed up.
First step in welding is cleaning. Clean metal is easy to get on the flat, but in a channel it's a whole different story. Getting a welder tip inside a tight spot is no easy trick. The simple thing? Leave the high wire stuff to the experts and stick to the flat stuff.
We do these jobs often. It's a big job. It's going to be a daunting task to get it done in the time period that we have, but we'll get it done. Okay, if you can feel that, there's a few dents that'll need to be ground down and pulled out.
When you get into show car territory, you don't just fix what you can see, you fix what you feel.
Nothing is easy about bodywork. It's all hand labor, hard labor. We were using a Unispotter, which welds studs onto the car, then pulled. There weren't a whole lot of dents to pull out. I would say 5 to 7, good-sized dents to be worked out. But other than that, it's just more addressing waves and things like that with the body panel.
It doesn't matter if a panel is used, aftermarket, or NOS. Dents, bumps, and dings are guaranteed to show up. It's called shipping and handling, and it does a number on almost any piece of sheet metal you buy. The reality is, it's going to get a little beat up. The attention and necessary finesse fix you give is the true element for success.
The reason for drilling the spot welds out were to pull the metal up to get it to line up with the hood. The issue with the front of the vehicle was the front fender wasn't lining exactly with the grille and the hood. So we have to make all that match, which consists of cutting, welding, stretching a little bit, just kind of manipulating the metal to get it to do what we needed it to do.
There's only so much room for adjustment on a hood. Once you've maxed out the range available, you've got to tear apart steel to realign things.
You have to have a lot of patience. A lot of the times the parts don't fit up, especially aftermarket parts, and you got to make them work.
We needed the cowl piece to see how it aligned with the hood. We needed to know if the hood needed to come up, down. We needed to know if we had to do any repairs or any adding of metal on the edge of the hood.
Every single piece of exterior metal needs to be properly fit. Installing molds and seals is part of ensuring everything fits right. Most shops will ask for 2 complete sets of seals and moldings, one for fit and one for show.
You're low here.
Yeah, so we can still bring that.
Spacer under that bottom one.
Yep.
First day in the body shop didn't present any surprises for us. In fact, we knew this wasn't going to be easy right from the start.